I'll be explaining my thought processes as best as I can. So stay tuned. You are definitely going to learn something from the games, and you are going to progress today. I'm paired with seems to be okay. Looks my opponent plays there. Yeah. That's how you play it. I'll prefer to capture. I'm going to go back. I feel like okay in here. Okay, I don't. Opponent is planning wants to just go here. Opponent is planning wants to just go here. And so instead I just do this. They want to come in here, remove this, or here if you open if you. All right, so let's go back this way. I think this should be fine now. Okay. Small I'm planning to go here. I want to strike in the center now. Should I be worried about this move? The move looks quite dangerous, but maybe it does nothing. Let's strike in the center of the board. I want to trade here. My opponent can slide the rook over here. The rook does anything. I don't think the rook is doing anything there. All right. Let's capture here. If we trade queens, I think I'm happy. Okay, and we trade queens. Let me watch out so I don't end up blundering something. My opponent is going to hit me with this move. I don't think so. If you don't hit me with that move, I'm coming in here. I am coming in there. Okay, and if they hit me with that move, I'm likely still going up here. Ask my opponent to. Okay, I'm like, okay, not go up there. I think I'm just going to capture here. Ask my opponent to trade. Then I come in with this move, and the bishop has to move. And once the bishop moves, I have the diagonal for myself. I have the open file for myself. I think I have this file, and I should be chilling. Let's go. And I'm going for the 7th rank. That is what I'm trying to do. Trying to go for the 7th rank. And if I'm able to land my king here, my rook here, I think I'm just feasting on this pawn. Okay, maybe my opponent is going to do this. What are they even going to do? Now you have to move this. Okay, you don't have to move it. Maybe you can go back to protect it. But even if you protect it, I'm still coming in here. I'm still coming in. Even if you decide to protect it, I am coming in. So let's see what my opponent is thinking. I think my opponent realizes that maybe the position is good for me, but I have the bishop pair. That's one. And I think I'm just going to dominate this square. Okay, my opponent goes there. I'm not too sure what they are cooking, but I might be interested in going. Let's go here. Looks like I want to go for this pawn. I want to go for this pawn. I'm also looking at moves like this because I suspect my opponent is going to bring the king here. They'll be trying to activate their king. Looks logical. Okay, they did something else. Opponent would also like to come into this file. I would like to control that file. So maybe I shouldn't be in a haste. Maybe I can slowly bring my king over. Maybe I shouldn't be in a haste to give up this file. Maybe I shouldn't be in a haste to give up the file. Maybe I can slowly bring my king over. Let's come in with one move. Okay, I'm also checking this out. What if my opponent plays this? Should I be worried? Where's the knight going? Okay, I think I can play this move. Let's go here first. I can go for this pawn, but the moment I capture this pawn, my opponent is coming in with this move. So I just want to delay that. Okay, so where's the knight going? Where's the knight going? Okay, the knight might be coming here. And okay, yes, now I can capture here. I think I can capture here. Maybe my opponent goes back here. Okay. That's a nice looking move. And in as much as I would love to say the move does nothing, that's inaccurate. The move does something because I'm losing that pawn. I'm losing a pawn for a pawn. Okay, so here's this knight going next. The knight might hop in here. The knight might hop in here. And I might be interested in going here. Opponent might play a move like this. Looks really logical. With intentions of coming in here with a check. Can I afford to allow that? Superman, hi, welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here. Can I allow that? I would likely want to do this, give this check, probably pick up this pawn. But the moment my opponent goes here, it looks like I can play a move like this. And I'll be threatening checkmate. I'll be threatening checkmate. Except I'm not really threatening checkmate for one reason. I'm not threatening checkmate for one reason because the rook would be on this file, and when I give a check here, they can block. That's why I'm not threatening checkmate, but I can come in here with this check and then come in here with this check. Okay, so I expect my opponent will just block, maybe block with a bishop or something, I don't know. If I give a check here, if I give a check here, if my opponent moves their king, that might be asking for trouble. Because when I give this check, you can't block this way, because if you block that way, that will be checkmate there. So let's proceed with this check first. Let's see what they block with. This move looks tempting, but I think that's a blunder. I don't think my opponent can play that move. I think that's a blunder. Because if you go here, I'm coming in here with a check. And how are you dealing with that check? You can't go back. You can't go back. So I am expecting maybe my opponent is going to block. Maybe block with a bishop. And when they block with a bishop, I'm really tempted to do this. Capture here. Okay. I'm tempted to do that. I'm also tempted to just do this, which looks nicer, I guess. I guess that looks nice. Let's go here. I'm hitting this pawn. They're going to go back to defend it. I'm threatening to capture here, which looks like a move I should have played earlier, but I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it, that's why I didn't play it. Capture here, saying if my opponent captures my bishop, then the rook is no longer defending this bishop, and I can capture here. But the issue is that if I capture here, my opponent can come in here with a check, and all of a sudden capture here, and their pieces are just active, very active. Okay, now I feel like dislodging this knight. But let's say I go here, what should I expect? If I go there, what if my opponent just pushes forward? Okay, maybe I can go here. Let's go here, pile up on this pawn. Let's pile up on the pawn. And just try to win the pawn. And I still have the bishop pair, which is really useful here. The bishop pair in an open board. Notice the board is there's not a lot of pawns on the center of the board, and because of that, the board is just open. And because the board is open, I am chilling. But I want to trade. Let's go here. I'm hitting this. So maybe they are going to trade. And this pawn might drop. Okay, my opponent just straight up blundered the knight. Or am I missing something? I don't think so. I think my opponent started feeling the pressure. He started feeling the pressure. Let's go here. We might get it with this move. But that move looks like a move that does nothing. Okay. Let's ask for a trade again. This is a trade they cannot decline, because if you decline it, you just lose this. So they can't decline the trade. I'm simply just going to go for this. Okay, looks like that should hang, but it's not hanging. I'm just going to go for this pawn. Where is this king going to? If you try to move closer to me, I just go grab something. And now I'm just coming in here. Grab a pawn, and this should be game over. This should be game over. Let's go. Even if I blunder my bishop, and just capture here, is game over. But I don't think I'm interested in giving up my bishop. Let's not make the game difficult. Well, it's not going to be difficult even if I give up my bishop. Okay, the king is not coming in. That's what I'm saying. King U is coming in. Okay, maybe they just want to come in like this. For a moment, I thought that was what they were planning to do. Let's go. There's no coming in. Okay, maybe there is. All right, let's go here. If they decide to come in here, well, I come here and that's checkmate. Okay, so my opponent choose wisely. My opponent is desperately hoping for a stalemate. Don't think I want to give them that. Okay. Now this should be checkmate now. Or isn't it? I think it is. Yes, I think it is, and it was checkmate. Let's take a look at the game. My opponent refused to resign, but they later decided to resign. Wow, that game was really one-sided. I played with 90-something% accuracy. Yes, I told you guys, that's how you go. I think I don't, after this trade, I think I have to leave this there according to what I saw from Stockfish. But I love to preserve my bishop pair. From analysis, yes, I told you that this is not the best move. I know that from analyzing my games, but I love to preserve my bishop pair and just go for this system. And I think I felt my position was really dominating now, especially after this move. Maybe that was the part. Maybe that was what ruined my opponent position. I think maybe this natural looking move was what ruined my opponent's position, because after that I just captured and then I came in here. Okay, that's an inaccuracy. I don't know what Stockfish suggests, but by staying here, I'm just controlling the 7th rank. Why not? And I'm not in a haste to capture this pawn. I wanted to bring my king into the action. Then I capture, but by bringing my king here, I already set myself up for this. But maybe because of the bishop pair and because of how active my bishops are, my opponent position is just lost. It's just not good. Okay, I think the engine is straightforward. The engine is suggesting just giving a check here now. Is that what the engine is suggesting? Okay, let's see what the best move is. Yes, the engine see a check and they give a check. The engine wants a check here. And if my opponent plays a move like this, is this move? Okay, then I come in here. And if my opponent plays a move like this now I already have this check. Oh, and it makes sense. It makes sense. So I guess I messed up the move order because I knew my opponent was planning to do that. And now when I come in here, my opponent just blundered a knight, and the game was over now. It was just over now. With the bishop, I already have even if they had a knight, the board is just so open for my bishop, and my bishops are simply going to dominate one of those knights. It's just going to dominate the knight. Let's get another game rolling. How are you so good, Ryle? I think I'm so good from experience. I've been playing chess for more than 5 years. I've been playing chess, so experience, and watching some YouTube videos as well. I've never gotten a course, let's say a chess course. I've never bought a chess course. So I got so good by watching videos and playing chess, and time, which is very important. Time. If you start playing chess today, you don't expect yourself to just be extremely good. It takes time. Let's go here. I'm saying to my opponent, you are not castling here. That's what I'm saying to my opponent. You're not castling there. Okay. I hit that move, but the move does the job, I guess. Doesn't it? Let's go here. would love to kick this away, but it looks like it doesn't do much. Okay, maybe I should be looking at this move. Let's look at this move with intentions of capturing here. Should I play a move like this? Okay. All right, I see my opponent is planning to come here. Should I worry about that move? And this my pawn is also hanging. So maybe I defend my pawn, and if my opponent plays this move, then I can just go forward. So let me defend my pawn. Let's defend the pawn. And if my opponent comes here, I'm just going forward here. And they can capture my bishop here if they wish to. I'm going to castle this way, and that's my simple plan. If I want to remove this annoyance, I definitely would like to do that. Definitely would like to do that. Do I want to capture this way? Ask my opponent to capture here like this. Because if I capture here, okay, how is my opponent going to recapture? That's a question. That's a question. If I capture here, if my opponent recaptures this way, it makes my life easy, as I can come in here with check. If I capture here, so if my opponent captures this way, I can come in here with a check. And then what? Wish I have some nastiness coming here, but there's nothing there. Okay. I have to move my bishop then. Maybe I just move it back. Just move it back. So let's remove this annoyance. I'll be happy to see this move. Okay, my opponent doesn't play what I'm happy to see. My opponent does not play what I would be happy to see. They go for something I won't be happy to see. I hate that move. I really hate that move. Let's do this. I'm asking my opponent to capture. I am really tempted to do this now. I am tempted to do this now. Ask my opponent, dear opponent, what's your plan? Oh, did I just... Oh, what kind of a mouse slip is this? Oh. How did I mouse slip that? That's a really sad mouse slip. That's a very sad mouse slip. My opponent is definitely not interested in a draw. Let's go here. Is this knight trapped? I'm trying to trap the knight, but the knight is not trapped. But the knight has to be careful. The knight has to be careful. Even though I mouse slipped, my position is not as terrible as... It's not as terrible as it feels. My opponent wants a trade. A trade I don't think I'm a big fan of. But if I want to decline the trade, I might have to play a move like this. But I think I'm going to decline the trade regardless. I think I have to decline the trade. Let me be careful before I mouse slip something else. Yes, I misclicked that. Let's be careful before I mouse slip something else. Oh, I'm threatening to go here. I don't want to trade. I don't want to trade, and I'm not sure if I want to cancel as well. But maybe I should cancel. All right, my opponent is going for this. Maybe I should cancel now. Let's cancel. Let's go here. Can give me a check here. I just go forward. That's what I'm saying. And I'm hitting that knight. I feel like going here, capture here. Let's go for this capture. This is fire on the mountain, guys. Very serious fire. I'm looking at moves like this. Really doesn't look like they do much. Okay, and if I go here, okay, I think I can go here. Now I can sack, and I should be chilling. So this is what I'm going for. What if my opponent plays this move? I don't think it matters. I'm just going for this check. And how is my opponent going to stop that now? Let's go here. Now I'm threatening to capture this. That's a simple threat. Capture this evil knight. If I'm able to make a comeback here, it will be an amazing game. Okay. Let's say I capture here. My opponent has to capture. And then I capture here with check. My opponent has to move again. Or they capture. Okay. They capture. Let's say I capture here. Alright, I'm looking at this is a fork, so I have to attend to it. Let's say I capture here. My opponent is going to capture this way. And I can't ignore it in as much as I would love to. Okay, let's take a look. If I capture here with check, my opponent is going to do this. I'm going to capture this way. And if I come back with a check, and I really don't, what if I take this? I can't move away in as much as I would love to. I'm looking at this move because it's really forcing. Check, my opponent captures. I capture here with check. My opponent captures. And if I capture here, that's just bad. That's bad. So I can't do that. In as much as that's what I would love to do. Let's go here. I would love to see moves like this, so I can play moves like this and double up and set up some. Okay. Oh, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this when my opponent just trade the queens. So I can't do that in as much as I would love to do that. And I'm looking at this, but the moment I go here, my opponent just picks it up. So what can I do? If I go here, and my opponent deliver this check, should I be worried about that check? Looking at this move with ideas of going here. I don't want to trade the queens. I'm also running out of time, which is sad. Maybe I had a winning attack there. What is my opponent cooking? That move doesn't look good. Let's go here. I have this check and that will be checkmate. Okay, maybe my opponent can push 2-step, which I don't like. Okay, I don't think my opponent will be on time. One of those moves looks good. I do not think my opponent would be on time. First, I can come in with this check. And then this check. And where's the king going? Okay, they can block the check with a bishop. Okay, let's see. The position, I'm running out of time. I can't figure all of it out. Can I capture here? Okay, they capture here and that's sad. But they can block with their bishop. They can block. They can also block with a rook. Did I miss that? I think I missed that. I missed that they can block with a rook. I missed that they can block with a rook. I was running out of time and I was just trying to find something. I was running out of time. I was trying to find something. Let's analyze the game. I think I would have won this game and I think even though I blundered a piece, I think I had some chances when I started attacking my opponent. Even though I mouse slipped a piece, I think I had a chance when I started attacking my opponent. I would have played the rook sack though. Take 2 rooks for a queen. Okay, I'm already done with piece and the position is just terrible and I'm also running out of time. Yes, you can see from the graph. Ooh, you can see from the graph. I think maybe at the end. Okay, this position I was winning. Yes, I think I should have gone here. Now that I think about it, I think this would have been a better move. This would have been a better move, forcing my opponent to decide where they are going to. If they push forward like this, that might even lead to some checkmate with this check. That might be very dangerous. And this will be hanging. Let's see. Yes, that's the best move. I know that's the best move. And if my opponent had blocked this way, someone was saying I should have sacked the 2 rook. I'm going to go back to that position. So let's see. We are going to see if sacking the 2 rook actually works there. Okay, so in this position, if my opponent plays this move, it's checkmate in 6. Okay, I have this check. I have this check. And if the king comes here, if the king goes here, then comes this check. And if the king goes here, okay, then I can capture here with check. And if the king goes here, wow. And if the king goes here, this should be checkmate. Okay, that's not checkmate. That's not checkmate. Okay, that's not checkmate. So where am I going? So where do I go? F2. What does it mean F2? You mean I should go here? Check. Chess.com engine is something else. Okay, H1 check. Ooh, okay. That's just straightforward. And now you have to block this way, and then I come in with this check. The engine was confusing me. All right, let's take a look at somewhere where someone said I should have sacked the 2 rook. That was a mouse slipped. My opponent refused to accept a draw, which is normal online. That's just normal online. Okay. Was sacking the 2 rook better? No, it was not. Sacking the 2 rook was not better. Okay, I just had to capture here. And it's just equal. The reason is, okay, it was not in this position. I think after this, my opponent played this, and okay, it was in this position. Someone was saying sack the 2 rook. My opponent is going to capture here with check, which is sad. If only my opponent is not going to capture here with check, I would have been winning. But they can capture here with check. And if I had gone with this, my opponent captures here. And if I go with this, my opponent captures here. And if I come in with this move, my opponent doesn't have to capture here. Instead, they are going to capture here with check. And when I move away, and they capture here. And if you do a material count, this is devastating. That's why I didn't go for it. Let's get another game rolling. Let's start a new game. Okay, let's go. Okay, this account looks good. Let's go for the king's pawn opening. Okay, we have different defense on the board. I think I want to go for the Taraj or the advance. Let's go for this. Let's go for the Taraj. I think that is called the Taraj. Except I don't really know what I'm doing in it. Except I do not know what I'm doing there. Is this the way? Don't even know. Let's go here. Secure the pawn and then hop in a knight here. I don't like the positioning of this my knight because I would love to be threatening some Greek gift stuff. I would love to be threatening some Greek gift sacrifice, but because of the positioning of my knight, I can't do that. So let's put this knight here. I would love to have Greek gift sacrifice here if my opponent castles. So maybe I'm going to hop in this knight here and here. Alright, my opponent is threatening to go for this, and I think I have this move now. But now I no longer have the Greek gift sacrifice. Let's go here. We might get it with this check. Okay, we didn't get it with the check. I might be just interested in just moving away. I think I prefer to sit here. Let's think about the position. I prefer to just bring my bishop here maybe I can kick this away. And by kicking this away, I'm also making sure there's no evil piece that can come in here with a check. So going away shouldn't be bad. My opponent might try to set up some nastiness with this move. I think I can play this move. And that will be a pin, and a very nasty pin at that. Or maybe I just castle and say, just count me out of that. Count me out of that. Maybe I just castle and say, count me out of that. My opponent can actually develop and actually proceed with their game. And in as much as I would love to have a great gift sacrifice, there is none. I'm really liking my position, but to be honest, I'm liking my position. I think I want to kick this goofy knight away. And once the goofy knight goes somewhere, then I come in here, set up a battery here. Battery, my opponent might just end up blocking this way. When they block it that way, I think I want to bring a bishop here, except the bishop is not doing much. But my pieces would be really active. Let's kick this goofy knight away. Go away, you evil knight. Kelvin, I'm not accepting challenges today. Maybe I'll play viewers tomorrow. Okay. I wish there is a way I can actually attack this, but I can't. Instead of going here, which looks nice, and just blunders a pawn, and also just put my position, just put me in a sad position. Instead of doing that, I feel like going here. Okay. Let's go in here. Okay. If I go in here, which I'm really tempted to do, my opponent can capture here. And when I capture here, this pawn is going to drop, and I don't want the pawn to drop. So because I don't want the pawn to drop, maybe I just push this pawn forward. And maybe I don't have to be in a haste to move. Or maybe I can move this knight here instead. Is this pawn dropping? Okay, not yet. Maybe I can move this knight here. And my threat is simple. Go for this pawn. And how is my opponent defending the pawn? This evil knight might hop in here. And they defend the pawn this way. Or go back. I would love the knight to go back. But the knight is not going to go back. My opponent is not going to go back. Instead, they are going to play a move like this. And the evil knight just sits here. So I want to take away this square from that knight. But can I, if I go here and my opponent plays a move like this, okay, maybe I just push forward and they already have a pawn sitting here, so the knight has to move. Let's go here instead. Tom, welcome to the channel again. Happy to see you here. Bishop and queen battery is strong after the knight kick. Looks strong, but I don't think it's doing anything for now. I don't think I want to capture this way, because if I capture this way, if I have done the %, my opponent captures this way, and all of a sudden, this knight is now a monster on this square, defending this square and just being chaotic. But maybe I should have gone for it, and with ideas of coming here, trying to remove the knight and going for this checkmate. Looks like moves that will take a long while. Okay, where's the knight going? What that just happened? Okay, so what do I want to do here? I really would love to do this. I love to do a lot of things that I can't do now. Okay, let's say I hop in here. Where else am I going to? I feel like hopping in here. Asking my opponent to capture. Yes, let's go here. But maybe they can kick me away, which I don't like. Don't like that they can kick me away. But maybe that creates another weakness. And how do I take advantage of it? I wish I could land something here, but there's nothing landing there. Once my opponent plays a move like this, this square becomes weak. But I'll need to have a knight here before I can land here. Okay. And that's looking like moves that is going to take forever to happen. It's going to take forever to happen, but I think I'm a big fan of my position now, if you ask me. I am a big fan of my position. Looks like I'm threatening to go here, but if I go there, my opponent can capture this way or the other way. I want to do this. That just makes this pawn vulnerable. This pawn just becomes vulnerable. So I can't do that. I want to trade this. It's looking like a very active knight. I don't think I want to trade it. Okay. So do I want to do this? And if my opponent captures, I capture. Or if my opponent push forward, okay, I think I can go back. And I'm chilling. This is a move I would love to play, but I can't. So because I can't, let's go for activity. Let's go for activity. If my opponent kicks me away, I just go. Do I just go back? Do I just go back? Yes, I just go back and keep this defended. Then, the reason I don't want to play this move is because once I play this move, this pawn becomes pinned. And then my opponent can capture here. And I'll have to move my queen. And my opponent just sees the initiative. That's why I'm not going for that. So let's see what my opponent is up to. I'd like to slide my queen over, but okay. So that's coming. I'm looking at moves like this and probably sacrificing here. That's moves I'm looking at now, and I'm considering. I'm not just looking at it, I'm also considering it. But if I go here too early, I think my opponent can capture on this. Okay. Okay, if I go here, my opponent can always capture, I guess. Can't they? Okay. Okay, now that my opponent decides to go for this pawn, I feel like going here. But I also feel like just going here instead. Here's this knight going. Okay, the knight can come in here. And once the knight lands there, the knight becomes a menace on this square. Okay. And if I hop in here, there's no way I'm defending this, or is there a way? Maybe I can come back. And it's defended. Oh, I just got disconnected. Okay, I'm back. Can I stop the evil knight from coming here? Probably not. So I just go forward this way. Let's go this way. Let's support the pawn like this. I think I like this. Maybe I can now do a rook lift. Maybe a queen here first, and then a move like this, and bringing my other rook here. Okay. Once this knight hops in here, I think I'm going for this. I don't want the knight to sit here. That's not a square I want to see the knight sitting on. The knight just becomes a menace over there. So I don't want that. I don't want that. I'm planning to go here now. Okay, I told you guys, my opponent wants to land a knight here, and I'm running out of time, so I don't have all the time to think about my move. So let's do this. My opponent light square bishop is a glorified pawn. Can I complain? My opponent might be interested in playing moves like this, and then going for moves like this and trying to do this and maybe trade here. Okay, told you guys, they are going for it. They are going for it. All right, let's go here. Once they play a move like this and I notice they want to come in, they want to come in here with their bishop, I'm moving my knight here, and if the evil bishop comes here, I just chop it off and I don't mind. So let's go here first. And now I have intentions of going here and trying to bring my rook over here. I'm trying to start some attack over here. That's my plan. I suspect my opponent wants to play this and come in with this pin. Okay, they can even come in with the pin now. But isn't that too slow? That looks too slow. Okay, they can come in with the pin now. If they come in with the pin, I think I'm just going to proceed with my move. And if you capture here, I just proceed to capture. I'm getting disconnected. You should improve your time management. Yes. I'm streaming and I'm explaining my move, so maybe playing longer time control would be to my benefit. But I think almost all my online rapid chess is 10 minutes. But when I started, I think I used to play 20 minutes. And if you're a beginner here and you love to improve your chess, I will actually recommend you play longer time control, like 20 minutes, 15 with 2 seconds increments. That's how I started. Okay, I see my opponent's plan. The plan is simple. My opponent's plan is simple. Bring a rook over here to keep everything defended. And while they are trying to bring a rook, I don't know if I want to be putting this knight here. I don't think I want to be doing that. Here are the squares for my knight. Where are those squares for my knight? My knight seems not to be doing a lot. Let's go here. I want to take this away and then do this and do this. Maybe do this. Maybe go for some triple stack. Let's see. I want to make sure they can't play this move. Or maybe they should. Maybe I should let them play it. I'm looking at checks along these lines. That's something I'm looking at. Let's go here. This is not hanging. If you just try to capture it, you lose your rook. So that is not hanging. But what if they play a move like this? Can I capture and let the rook come in with a check? Probably don't want to allow that. I likely don't want to allow that. So if my opponent plays a move like this, maybe I come in here. But then maybe my opponent can hop in a knight here. Very annoying knight. Okay, they can't because I'm threatening something here that they have to attend to. I'm running out of time. It's another game I'm going to lose on time. Yes, that's exactly what my opponent is saying. My opponent is saying, I agree with you. Your position is good, but all right, win the game. Let's see. My opponent is saying, win the game. Let's see. I'm looking at this sacrifice, but it doesn't work because of this evil knight. Okay, so maybe I should play a move like this. Maybe I should play a move like that. Okay, the evil knight just hops in now. There, evil knight. Just stop being evil. All right. I just had to move and I made that move. That move almost looks like a blunder. I'm also running out of time, which is not nice. okay, maybe I should have gone here. But if I had gone there, my opponent captures here, and after I capture, they capture this bishop. I'm looking at this sacrifice, but let's say I capture here. What is my opponent going to play? They capture, and then I capture here. Maybe they trade. Let's go for it. Let's go. Oh, I just blundered this. I just blundered that. This is really sad. I was running out of time and I just blundered. Very sad blunder. That's a very sad blunder. That's a very sad blunder. I'm going to lose on time. I'm lagging. I'm going to just lose on time. There's just no two ways about it. Okay, my queen is okay. I thought my queen is under attack, but maybe it's not. I'm going to lose on time. And I'm still lagging. I'm still lagging. Still lagging. All right, that was a good game. That was a good game. Boring. Okay. If you find this stream to be boring, you can go do other thing. You can go do some other things. David. Wow, I was lagging. Let me use another browser. So I analyze the game. Let me use another browser. Yes, I'm going to analyze. Let me quickly use another browser. I don't know if it's the browser that is causing the lag. Let's use that browser. I think you should have taken the knight. Yes, I should have taken the knight. I was running out of time and I was just trying to make moves. I was running out of time. What part of Nigeria are you from? I am from Kogi State. That's where I'm from. I am from Kogi State. All right, let's use another browser. Hopefully, he's just sitting. Ignore him. I know that. Some people are like that. Some people are full of hate. And they just go about spreading the hate. Some people are like that. All right, let's analyze that game. At the end of the game, I think I had some attack, but I just couldn't get the attack to work. Let's take a look at the game. Okay, I had a better position for some time, but I was never winning. I was never winning. I really felt like I was winning, but I was never winning. I think I like this variation of the French. I think that's what I will be playing, guys. I really love it. Because straight out of the opening, I had a better position. I think I'll be going for the Tarrasch. Let's see, was capturing here with the ampersand good? I don't think it's good. It can't be good. It can't be good. Opponent can easily capture here. They can, okay, but it's good. According to the engine, that's the best move. Wow. That's the best move. But my opponent captures here. So what do I do now? Which is also the best move. Can I play a move like this with ideas of capturing here and going here? The engine just suggests I go rook e1. The engine just suggests I just go rook e1. And the position is better for me. It's okay for me. Alright, but I didn't do that. I went there. That's a mistake. I was just trying to be... I was trying to play some aggressive chess. Even in this position, my opening was better now. Even though it felt like I had something, I had absolutely nothing. I had absolutely nothing. And in the, okay. And after my opponent plays this move, still had nothing. He had absolutely nothing. And now my opponent was threatening to just go here, and I missed that threat. I missed the threat, and that's how I lost. I missed the threat. I just decided to fight fire with fire. But then comes this check, and my position is just over. The position is over. Alright, that was a good game from my opponent. Let's get another game rolling. If you're watching this stream, you're here to smash the like button. Help me smash the like button. Why did you use another browser for analysis? I didn't use another browser for analysis. I want to use another browser to play. Feels like I'm lagging in that browser, so that's why I decided to use another browser. I felt like I was lagging too much in that browser. This is Chrome browser, and I'm hoping this one will be better. What's the extra stuff on at the top? Shama, welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here. Stream is lagging too. Wow. I'm not currently playing with viewers now. Shama, I will be happy to play you, but I'm not currently playing with viewers. Okay, let's do this. Shema, it looks like someone wants to play you. All right, let me get another game rolling. Let's get another game rolling. Trying to fix this board before I start a new game. The question is it directed at me? I'm not Indian. If you're directing the question at me, I'm not Indian, I'm Nigerian. Let's get going. Let me make sure I'm not playing a fish. Who am I playing? This account is really new. I think I might be interested in passing. I didn't even check this one this time around. Let's go for the scotch. Maybe we get the scotch. Are we going to see this? One, we have the scotch on the board. Are we going to see this check, which I would be happy to see? Okay, my opponent doesn't do that. All right, let me castle. I think that's the way, isn't it? If my opponent captures here, can I do this? And as much as I'm tempted to do that, looks like the move does nothing. So if my opponent captures, oh, maybe I had this move. If my opponent captures here, looks like I have this, okay. Now that my opponent doesn't capture, I think I want to do this. Here's the knight going. I think this might be a square for the knight. Okay, that square looks bad. That looks like a blunder if you ask me. It looks like a blunder. Let's say I go here now. Where's my opponent going? Okay, they can play this move, can they? They can't play that. They can't play that. So if I go here now, my opponent is likely going to play this move. And I feel like capturing here, but by capturing there, I allow my opponent to just go back and chill. Okay, but I think let's go for it. I really think this is the best move, but I've forgotten what I meant. I think this is the best move, making sure my opponent cannot play this move. Yes, let's go for this. I think this is the best move. But maybe my opponent can go here, which looks really nasty, but let's see. Okay. Even if I had gone here, okay, they can still go there. For a moment, I thought they don't have the move. For a moment, I thought they do not have that move. I really wish I could do this, but I can't. Let's go here instead. Moving pieces twice in the opening is generally not good. Yes. Yes, it's generally not good. My opponent allowing this looks really bad. Looks very bad. Okay, maybe my opponent's claim is that this pawn is going to fall, but let's see. Okay, for a moment I thought that was my opponent's claim, but maybe that's not the claim. I'm also looking at moves like this. I'm looking at moves like this. Trying to pin this bishop. It's looking like a bishop I would love to pin. I worry about moves like this. Okay, opponent goes there. Let's go here. My opponent might push a move like this. And the idea would be to go here. They can do that. They might push a move like this with ideas of coming here. But if my opponent plays a move like this, I'm just going to hit them with this move first. Going to hit them with that move. And if you go here, I just capture here. And if you capture here, I capture here with check and then capture something here. So If my opponent plays this move, I'm coming in here. And when you move your queen, I can capture here. I can capture here. Because where are you moving the queen? Or if you block, regardless, whatever you do, maybe if you block, okay, you can block there. Even if you block there, I'm just going to capture here. So I feel like my opponent is calculating that. Let's see what they come up with. Let's see what my opponent is going to come up with. Wow. That looks interesting. Now I feel like just doing this instead. Trying to activate a piece. If you capture here, capture here. So let's activate a piece. Let's activate. That can't be bad. That cannot be bad. I really want to hit them with this rook, because if I move this rook, I would have to watch out for this move. I will always have to watch out for this skewer. So that's why I would love to develop this. I would love to develop this rook instead. Take over this open file. And in the future, I do not have to worry about this kind of skewer. And also this pawn is still defended, but that's not a pawn I think I'm scared of losing. That's not really a pawn I'm scared of losing, but let's see. My opponent is thinking really hard, which I think I like. I have too many time advantage, but I shouldn't be after time advantage in this position, because that's how you lose. That's how you lose. Okay, I think I'm very much interested in this. My opponent might play a move like this, which I am not a big fan of, but what am I going to do? My opponent might play a move like this with ideas of just trading. I am much more interested in coming in with this move, trying to ask this queen to go somewhere. Okay. Do I want to move this queen? Do I want to move this rook or move this rook? I really like this rook here, especially now that this file is open. I'm really thinking of moving this rook instead. So let's move it. Let's go for this pin. I hit this piece, but it's doing an amazing job. Is my opponent going to sack here? All right, I think we can say be my guest. Can they sack there now? Should I worry about the sacrifice? Even if they sack there, they would like to give a check here, which is not an easy check to give. That's not an easy check. Ooh, can I kick this away? That's a move I'm looking at now. That's a move I'm really looking at now. I'm looking at playing a move like this, kick this away, and once it goes away, then I can capture here. And after the trade, I just pick this up. Maybe, did I have that move earlier? Guys, I think I have it earlier. Let's say I had played this move. I had it earlier. But when the okay, that move looks nice. Move looks nice. Okay, maybe we should play a move like this, just trying to pile up on this piece. Is my opponent going to play a move like this? Am I not just going to say be my guest? Or play a move like this? Let's go here instead. Let's pile up on this piece. You can sack the bishop. Was there a point I could sack my bishop? Sack my bishop. Sack the bishop. Okay, I don't see it. Let's go. I'm setting up a pin here. Okay. I also would love to play a move like this, but that just loses this, doesn't it? Okay, now I feel like going here instead. Trying to make sure I'm not blundering something. So I'm looking at this move, trying to ask this bishop, this knight to go away. So where's the knight going to? Where's the knight going to? Maybe the knight goes here. Okay, let's say I go here, and my opponent plays the knight here, moves the knight here. Is this a double-edged sword? This pin is a double-edged sword, which I have to watch out for. If I capture here, my opponent captures here, and if I kick this away, I just go away, and this is a move I'm looking at, but they can play this move. Okay, what if I go here now? My opponent plays this move, I have to move back. I would have to move back. Let's kick this evil away. Let's go with this. If my opponent goes back, I feel like going back here. Said the move doesn't do much. Or maybe I can capture here and then come in here. Ooh, it's making sense. It's making sense. I can capture here. I'm looking at coming in here. If the move doesn't work. Ooh, guys, do I have this? That looks sweet. That looks really sweet. That looks really sweet, but the queen can just go away. It looks sweet and flashy, but the queen can just go away. Or what if my opponent sacks here? Okay, I just capture the queen with check. But if they capture, then I have this capture. What if they defend? I'm looking at this move, but okay, my opponent can also, my opponent can also capture here, but I don't think it does much. Let's take a look at that move. Let's say I play this move, hit the queen. If my opponent captures here, they just lose their queen immediately. So when I go here, I think that move only allows my opponent to move their queen away, something I don't think I'm interested in seeing. Not something I think I'm really interested in seeing. I might be interested in maybe playing a move like this and then coming back with this. I might be interested in playing a move like this, try to dislodge the rook, and when they block this way, then I come back this way. We are going to analyze this move to see if it's a good move. Let's go here. They can't move that rook, because if you move the rook, I immediately capture here. Okay, now I feel like coming here. Let's play fast. If my opponent captures, they are going to lose their queen, which I don't think they want to do. They would not like to lose their queen. But, okay, they can defend this way, which looks nice. They can defend with this rook, but when they defend with that rook, I'm thinking of going here next. That's something I'm thinking of. Going there next, and if they capture here, then I capture here. Okay, they give up that. I think that's just bad. Am I missing something? I think that's just straight up bad. This rook is not hanging at the end. That's a good thing. My rook is not hanging at the end. I'm going to capture. Okay. It's equal material, guys. Wow. Okay. It's equal material. I think I have to capture this because this pawn is going to drop if I don't capture it. Wow, I thought I was cooking up something really nice. Okay. That pawn was not effective because it's just an equal trade. But my rook is really active. My rook is very active and just a menace. My rook is very active and a menace. I feel like capturing here, but that might just allow my opponent some play. What if I just go forward? If I go forward, listen, my opponent just going to go forward as well. I don't want to let my opponent open up some files and then try being active. Something I don't want to allow happen on this board. Okay, my opponent is going to push this. I think I'm going here. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Now I think I'm interested in pushing forward. But the moment I push forward, my opponent goes here. My opponent goes here. So maybe I should bring my king into the game. Okay, I see my opponent's plan. The plan is simple. Go there. That's my opponent's plan. Go here. Try to deliver. Try to promote the pawns. That's my opponent's plan. While they are trying to promote their pawn, I would also be trying to promote mine. Okay, my opponent ran out of time. Let's take a look at the analysis. Let's take a look at the analysis. Let's take a look at the analysis. Let's see what happened in that analysis. Okay, my opponent never stood a chance. Even in the end game, I was winning. My opponent never stood a chance. Let's go. Okay, I want to see if I played the correct move in the... Okay, that's an inaccuracy. Yes, I think yes. From what I studied, I knew going there is the best. Okay, capturing there is not the best. So what's the best? Offering them this pawn and just going on full piece pawn sacrifice mode. That's a blunder. I think it's in this position Grand Miner is saying I can sacrifice my bishop. I think it was in this position Grand Miner is saying I can sack my bishop. Okay, not my bishop, but this move, which is what I was looking at. Yes, I immediately realized I could play this move, but it was too late. It was too late. When I realized that it was already too late, And the idea behind this move is that, okay, if my opponent captures here, I'm going to capture here. And now this is under attack and this is under attack. Okay. And if my opponent decides to move back, if they decide to move away, you can capture here. And after this trade, I just pick this up. Okay. So what can they also try? What if they go here? Saying if you capture here, I'm going to capture with my queen. Saying if you capture here, I am going to capture with my queen and then defend this. I think maybe the best move would be this. Let's see. I think the best move would be maybe bringing a rook into the attack, but is that fast enough? Or maybe sacking here. I think sacking there. Okay, the best move is to capture here. And ask my opponent to capture this way. And then what? Okay, I think the lead in development is where the advantage lies. I have a very active squares for my pieces. I think that's where my advantage lies. And just look at this. And the engine feels that's an inaccuracy, but I think this is a move I would have been looking at. This is a move I would have been considering. And my opponent has to defend this way. And we get similar positions. It leads to similar position and it leads to similar position, but my opponent has a knight that is just outside the game, but the knight can easily come in here, so I have to watch out for this. Alright, I didn't play any of that. I kicked the knight very late. Okay. I was thinking of this crazy move, guys. I was thinking of this crazy move. Let's see what the engine thinks of that. That's just a blunder. My opponent can capture here, and when I play this move, they can defend this way. They can also play this move, just shutting everything off. Shut everything off. But if they play this move, I would have been looking at moves like this, and after the trade, going for this. And asking my opponent, where are you? Okay, I can't go for that because the pawn is not defended. Okay, I didn't do that. Let's see the end game. In this position, I thought this was good, but my opponent just captures. Okay, it was just dead equal now. It was dead equal. And then winning for me now. It was completely winning for me. My opponent wants to just go for this. I think that's the plan. But I don't think they will be on time to do that because when they push a pawn here, I'm looking at this move. And if they push forward, maybe I can grab. Maybe I can grab. And if you grab this way, I can just blockade your pawn. I can blockade your pawn with my knight. And I also have two pass pawns that are about to start running. Alright, that's a good game. Let's get another game rolling. It's no activity. Check your trade at the end. I think you missed something. There's no activity. You have bishop g4. I think I've removed the game. I would have checked to see if I had bishop g4. Let's go for the French. Let's go French. Full French mode. Okay. We have the classical variation of the French. Let me go for this. I think I'm interested in this instead. And we faced this line in one of our game today. Capturing here is a book move, and then we'll play this, and they capture here, and I capture here. And instead of capturing here, some people just proceed with their development, and I bring my bishop back, which the engine is not a big fan of, but I would love to preserve my bishop pair. Okay, in this case, my opponent captures this way. I can go this way. I can go this way, which I don't really think I want to, but let's go. Let's play some active chess. Please, let's lose games while being active. Let's lose games being active. All right. Okay, maybe I might have asked for trouble. Let's go here. May have asked for some trouble. Let's go here. I'm looking at this, but most importantly, I think this is what I'm looking at. My opponent can proceed with this check. I think I'm just going to block this way. And after the trade, I go here. Maybe they have to bring the bishop back. If not, they lose a pawn. So let's see what my opponent does. Okay, they played that, which is interesting. Which is interesting. Okay. Okay. I was thinking of going here, but the move does nothing. Come, my opponent captures this pawn, which might not be a pawn I want to lose. But maybe it might be worth it. I think it's worth it for one reason, meaning that I get to develop a piece. I get to develop a piece here. Why are you launching at me? Dear opponent, why are you launching at me? Stop that. Okay, now I think I might just defend this. Let's go here, defend our pawn. Okay, I suspect my opponent is coming in here. Looks nice. Looks nice. Now I feel like going here, except I can't. What if I block this? I think I might be interested in developing pieces. Hope I'm not getting trapped, guys. Have I gotten myself trapped? I think I have. I almost did. I think I have. I have successfully gotten myself trapped. I have successfully gotten myself trapped. Very sad. What was I doing here? How did I do this? How did I get myself here? Let's resign this. I should have just captured and just go for some normal position, but instead I decided to do something else and I got destroyed. Saga, I'm not playing viewers today. I'm trying to just play some rapid games. Let's go here. Oh, thank goodness I didn't lose that. This account looks good. Let's go. This sequence can be declined. I expect to see a move like this and we just proceed with this, okay? I think this is called the knight variation, 3 knight variations. 3 knight variation. I'm looking at moves like this, asking for fire. And this knight might hop in here. Let's do this. I would love to see a trade like this, but I don't think my opponent is going to do that. Let's go here. This is a move I'm looking at, but that square is just well defended. So maybe I should do this now. Okay, let's do this now. And then go here. Probably go here. Do I want to capture here or just go away? Ask the bishop to move somewhere, but what if I capture here? I think I'm going to capture here and then play this move. That's what I'm going to do. Capture here and play this move. If my opponent captures here, look at the pawn structure. Pawn structure is just terrible. Okay, what if they don't capture, which is what they choose to do? I feel like going here, but that's walking into a fork. Okay, let's do this. I'm waiting for my opponent to capture. Let's see if they do. Let's see if they don't. I'm slowly waiting for my opponent to capture here, because if they capture here, the pawn structure is just this. It's just terrible. Okay, my opponent is going for this. Let's do this. If you capture here, I'm going to capture here. If you want to trade, I'm going for the trade. I would love to ask this bishop to go away. My opponent looking to play this move. They're looking to do that. If I capture here, it doesn't do much. What if I go forward? That just loses a pawn. What if I go here? I think the moment I go here, my opponent plays this move, and that move is looking strong. Okay, I can just capture. But at the end of the line, this is langing. Okay, so now I'm thinking of going here, trying to kick this bishop away. And if my opponent goes for this fork, then I proceed with this move. And if my opponent decides to capture here, then I have this capture. If they decide to capture here, that's a fork. If they decide to capture here, then I have this capture and I win this and I pick this up. Okay, so let's proceed with this move. What if they try to pin me immediately? I think I just go back. Oh, they have that fork instead. What was I thinking? What exactly was I thinking? I think on the previous move I had that, but not anymore. Guys, I'm playing some really terrible chess today. Playing some really terrible chess today. A very sad position. It's a very sad position to play. Playing some very terrible chess today. What do I think about Danya? I wish Danya was still alive. If that's what you're asking me, I really wish he was still alive. He was one of my favorite YouTubers. Especially when I started playing chess, he was one of those people I watch endlessly. It was one of those YouTubers that I watch endlessly. Hopefully he's in a better place now. Let's go here. My position is terrible. I'm playing terrible chess today. I'm playing some extremely terrible chess today. Okay, I want to hop in here. Are they coming in here? Let's do this. I don't know where they are going, but be my guest. Be my guest on wherever you are going. Maybe we'll see a rook hop in here. Maybe we see an annoying rook hop in there. Okay, I'm also looking at this move. Okay, well, I don't like that move. I have to acknowledge it. I have to acknowledge it. If I capture here, I lose this. So I can't. If I capture there, I lose. And my queen is also under attack. So I have to move my queen. And where am I moving my queen to? I love to remain in an active square, but I don't want to trade the queen. So sadly, looks like I have to come back here. Sadly, looks like I have to come back there. Let's go here. I'm looking at going here, but this knight just pure evil. The knight there is just pure evil. That's pure evil. I'm looking at moves like this with intentions of maybe picking this up if I can. Okay, that looks nice. Looks nice, and my opponent is taking advantage of a pin. Let's go. Oh, okay. For a moment, I thought I just blundered a fork. Wow, guys. Guys, I'm in trouble. Very serious trouble. I'm opening capture and then proceed. I don't think so. I don't think they can capture. If they capture my rook, I capture here. Where is this evil knight going? Here, here. I want to go after the knight. It's going to take me several moves, or maybe it's going to be worth it. Wow. I can't go there. Not as much as I would love to. Can't go there. I can't go anywhere. I can't go anywhere. That's really sad. This knight is doing an amazing job over here. And my opponent has a pawn. I wish they do not have a pawn. I really wish they don't have a pawn. If I go here, what is my opponent going to do? Okay, I feel like going here and trying to go for this pawn. Let's do that. But my opponent has a pawn that might just run. Trying to create complications where there is none. That's what I'm trying to do. Looking at moves like this and maybe trying to pick this up if I can. Opponent can come in here with a check, not a move I really fancy. Okay, my opponent can actually do this. And when I go here, they are on time to stop my pawn. When I go here, okay. When I go here, my opponent can capture here. And I feel like pushing forward. But the knight can just go back here. Where's the knight? Okay, the knight is sitting here. It's looking like a simple position to play. Oh, maybe I should have gone forward. If I gone forward, I had gone forward. I really gain anything from that. Oh, where am I even going? The position is really sad. I can't even make progress anymore. Can't make progress. Can't make progress. Very sad position. I can even go here. Okay, a sad position. Okay, they can go back here. Okay, I think I should resign now. Let me save myself the torment. Let's save ourselves the torment. Let's take a look at that game. This is looking quite big. Did I actually zoom it like this? Camera is looking really big. I don't know if I zoomed it like this. Camera is looking really big. With my face occupying everywhere. Jose, welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here. Really happy to see you here. How are you doing today? Sadio Mane. Some people say I look like what's that his name again? Some people say Sadio Mane. After I blundered my piece, I didn't stand a chance. Immediately I blundered my piece, I didn't stand a chance. Oh, Jose, you are from Paraguay. That's nice to hear. That's really nice to hear. Will you be able to play viewers today at the end of the stream? I think tomorrow's stream will be dedicated to viewers. If you are interested in playing me, just hop in tomorrow. I'll be playing viewers tomorrow. I'm playing some terrible chess today, to be honest. Position was looking okay until I blundered that. I had this move at this time. I think I had it. Maybe not the best move, but I had it. Okay, I still don't have it. What was I even calculating? I still don't have it because my opponent can still proceed with this move, and after this, still go in with this fork. So I still don't have that move. I need to calm down and play games well. But I just blundered that, and all of a sudden, I'm in trouble. Very serious trouble. I tried my best, but my best was just not enough. Wow, I thought my opponent wouldn't be able to capture there, but they can. And I tried my best, but there's just nothing. There's no way I'm pushing my pawns. There's no way I'm making it through. And that's a good game from my opponent. Let's get rolling. Let's play another game. Thank you, Jose. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that your name well. Guys, I was rated 2-2. Now I'm rated below 2-1. Isn't that funny? That's how chess works. Sometimes you are winning games, sometimes you are losing. You are losing to everyone that just plays long enough. Okay, my opponent is going for the French. I think we played a Tarach defense that actually went really nice, and it looks like I might be interested in. Okay, this is some Rubinstein variation stuff that I may not know what I'm doing in. Okay, my opponent has to be careful, and they are being very careful. My opponent has to be careful, and he's being very careful. Go away. My opponent wants to fianchetto the bishop, and I'm saying no to that. I think I would love to hop in here. Can I do that? I think I can. Do I have to worry about anything after hopping in here? Probably don't have to worry about anything. Okay, maybe they can defend. They can actually defend this way, I guess. And they looks like they can. I'm looking at this move, but the move does nothing. Okay, let me castle. I feel like castling. I suspect my opponent might want to play a move like this, and I'm just going to do this. If you capture here, I'm going to capture here, and my rook just comes to life, and that's a very happy position for me. But if you move your knight here, I think I'm gladly capturing, and your king is just stuck on the center of the board. So let's see what my opponent is going to come up with. Okay, they captured there. I am very tempted to play a move like this. Very tempted. And now I'm tempted to go here instead. I'm looking at this sacrifice. Can my opponent ignore and just capture there? I'm looking at this sacrifice, and if my opponent captures, I don't think I have enough firepower. I don't have enough firepower. Okay, but let's say I go here instead. Where's my opponent going? Okay, maybe they go here. Okay, let's go here. I think this can't be bad. Defending my bishop, setting up some capture here. Okay, my opponent can just castle. Seems like my opponent can just castle. Can't they? I think they can. Alright, they can just castle. I feel like asking this some question, but let's proceed with our development. Opponent would love to move, but the moment they move, I think I just grab myself a pawn. Okay, I think I might be interested in going here. Might be interested in going here. Now I'm just setting this up. I suspect my opponent is going to play a move like this. Because if you play a move like this, it does nothing. And if you play moves like this, I'm looking at this sacrifice. Okay. Wow, this doesn't work. How does it not work? How does that move not work? Okay, now I'm looking at this capture. And after the trade, then I come in with my other rook. I'm looking at this capture, and my opponent is forced to capture this way. Then I come in with this other rook. And that's pure chaos, guys. That's pure chaos because I'll be threatening to go here, deliver checkmate, and it's looking really unstoppable. It's looking really unstoppable. That is pure chaos. My opponent cannot capture here. They would wish they can. But when they capture here, I'm going to come in here with this other rook. And if the queen goes here, which the queen can't even go here because all of this file is taken. And the queen has to be careful. Where's the queen going? If the queen goes here, I have this move, and I'm threatening to go here, check. Okay, if the queen goes here, I don't have that move. I wish I have it, but I don't. But do I have this? I'm also looking at this. It's really dangerous for my opponent. Okay, I think that's bad, because now I just go here and checkmate is unstoppable. That's bad. That's bad. I think my opponent, okay, what am I even thinking? Okay, my opponent can't go here. I thought my opponent could go there. That was what I was calculating. They can't even go there, so it was just checkmate. This was what I was calculating, that okay, if my opponent goes here, how am I going to deliver checkmate or what have you? But they can't do that. Yeah, my opponent smashed the resign button. That was a good game from me. That was a good game from me. So let's take a look at the game. .3% accuracy. That's some brilliant chess. I think I need to go and study this Starach opening of the French defense, so I actually know what I'm doing when I'm faced with it. It looks really natural. Just play natural move, and my opponent is in trouble. Okay, Queen F3 was not the best. So what was the best? Okay, I also thought of this move, but I just disregarded it. And this move forces the queen somewhere. The queen has to go somewhere, and maybe the queen goes here. Wow. And it's looking dangerous, guys. I'm looking at this line. If the king goes here and I come in here and my opponent castles, this is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm calculating in my head. Let's see if the engine, yes. Yes, that's the engine line. That's the engine line. And I'm threatening to just capture here with check. How is my opponent even surviving this? You can't capture here. You can't do that. So how are they even surviving this? Let me look at the engine, because if my opponent plays a move like this, okay, I think they can, and I think that's what they would. Can they do that? They can't even do that, because let's say my opponent plays a move like this. I'm just going to capture here. I'm going to capture here, and if you capture here, looks like I'm going for this trade, but I'm not going for the trade. I'm going for checkmate. So how are they even surviving this? Let's take a look. Although it's completely winning for me. Okay, it's completely winning now. Okay, they are not surviving this. They are not surviving this. They are not. What's the best move for black? Is it to capture here? Okay, it's my turn. Okay, no, not moving there. I think at this point I was seeing minus 2 point something plus 2. Okay, it's 6.7. Okay, so my opponent can go away to d8. That's what the engine suggests. And then I capture here. Oh, wow, guys, this is chaos. Pure chaos. Okay, and then my opponent can go here. And then I come back here. Wow. My opponent has to play this move because I'm just threatening to capture here. Looks like I can go here. This is a move I'm also looking at, and that's the second move of the engine. The first move of the engine is g6. Oh, just come in here. Just come in there. And my opponent cannot capture because they lose their queen. Wow, that was some crazy stockfish stuff there. But when I calculated this move, I actually calculated it. I didn't think of my opponent going here and all of what I calculated. If I had thought of it, I would have gone for it. I just wanted my queen. I wanted my queen to be in front of this attack. That's what I wanted. I want my queen here to be in front of my rook and going for the attack. Let's get another game rolling. That was a good game. And I'm back to 2-1. Let's see if I can actually make progress today. Queen f3 is the best option. That's why you won. If I had actually calculated everything I calculated there, maybe I wouldn't have gone for queen f3. But queen f3 was also good. I think it was the second move of the engine. Let's go here. And I have the exchange variation of the French. I don't want to get hit with this pin, but what can I do? Can't really do anything. Okay, since my opponent doesn't hit me with the pin, let me stay away from it. I hate the pin. I don't want to get it with that pin. Very nasty pin. Maybe I should have gone for this pin instead. Let's go for this pin. Let me not play too fast. This is a rapid game. Probably the reason I've been losing so much. Okay, I'm looking at maybe going here or just completing my development with this. And I'm tempted to play this for one reason. I'm tempted to play this. The reason being that if my opponent decides to hop in here, I can capture. I'm not even going to capture. I can just capture here, and after the trade, then I can capture here. And I win a pawn. That's why I'm going here. Let's go there. My opponent is kicking me away. And I think I would love to just hop in here. Let's go into this file, into this diagonal with the ideas of hopping in here next. My opponent might hop in here. Let's go forward like this. And if my opponent hops in here now, that's a free knight, so they can't do that. All right, I would love to kick this piece away. Go away, you evil piece. I also have this move because it looks like my opponent might be interested in moving away and piling up on this because they already have two knights looking at it and I have two pieces defending. Okay, I don't think I am interested in trading that, or am I? I don't think so. So let's stay away. Where is this going? If it goes here, I just pick it up. I am also much interested in going back here this way. I'm thinking of going here. But the moment I go here, my opponent can bring their queen over here. So instead of going there, but immediately I leave this square. I really want to start pushing this pawn forward. Okay, maybe I go here. Maybe I go there. But if I go here, isn't my opponent just going to push here? Push. Okay. If I go here, my opponent can push this pawn. And when I capture, the evil knight captures here. And I don't think I want to give up the bishop here. And when I go here, the moment I go here, if I go here, my opponent is just coming here, and that's setting up all kinds of attack. But if I go here, even though my opponent can play this move, it doesn't do much. Because I can come in here with my knight and probably land a knight here. And if they trade, I think I will be the happiest person because I can trade and actually support my pawn. So let's go back here. My plan is simple. Go forward. Go forward, forward. Go forward here. Go forward here. And go forward here. Ruin my opponent's pawn structure. But my opponents might just strike like this. They might strike with this move immediately. And once they strike with this move immediately, if I go for this, I just lose my bishop. Okay, they strike with something else immediately. They strike with something else immediately. Immediately strike with something else. Something I don't think I'm a big fan of. Okay, let's say I go here now. It looks like my opponent is just going to push forward. Looks like they are just going to push forward. And I wasn't really thinking about that move. Wasn't really thinking about that move. If I capture here, what happens? My opponent can capture. And my bishop will be on that. I really don't want to capture there. My opponent is asking me if I'm a YouTuber and if I'm live now. What am I going to do here? What am I going to do here? Do I want to hop in here? If my opponent push forward, to be honest, that's an annoying pawn. A very annoying pawn. That will be an extremely annoying pawn. If my opponent captures, I think I will just be happy. But I don't think they are going to capture. What if I ignore and push forward? Proceeding with my plan. If my opponent captures, I just capture. Thinking of pushing here. If my opponent captures, I capture. But if they push forward, I probably just go here. Okay, so let's go. Let's proceed. Let's strike. Okay, now that I'm interested in striking, this way, if my opponent push forward and I go here, and my opponent comes in here with a check, okay, I think I can just move away, can't I? Yes, you can. So let's push forward. If my opponent push here, I can go here. I would love to go here, but I don't know what I'm doing there. Not sure what I'm doing there. So instead, I might be interested in going here. Very sad move to play. Take the pawn. Taking the pawn is good. And allowing this knight to sit here. Maybe I should have taken the pawn, okay? I think my worst fear is over. Looks like my worst fear is over. Looks like my worst fear is over. I think my opponent is waiting for me to do this. My opponent is waiting for me to do this. And once I do that, and they strike this way. So now, my opponent is waiting for me to do this. And once I do that, my opponent is waiting for me to push forward. Once I push forward, they are going to push forward. And if I capture here, they capture here. Although I can still capture here with a pawn, but that will just kill my attack. So instead of doing that, I feel like capturing here first. But doesn't really do much. Doesn't do much, guys. Doesn't do much. I hate this pawn. I really hate that pawn. Okay, let's say I go forward. My opponent plays this move. Even if I go forward again, my opponent can just capture here, and my queen is under attack, and I have to respond to it. And I would love to go here, but I just dropped it. I just dropped bishop, a queen, so I can't go there. Okay, and once I capture here, an evil knight lands here, and the evil knight is doing a good job defending that square as well. Let's capture here. Right. I really wish I could push forward, but I can't. Because this evil knight. Where am I moving? Okay, maybe I should just go here. Should I worry about some nasty pin coming in? Maybe I should have asked myself that question before making a move. Maybe I should have asked myself that question. I'd love to go here, but I can't. This knight is coming here. A very annoying knight. Okay. All right. And that's a pin I should actually look out for. That's a very nasty pin. Because if I play a random move, play some random weird move, my opponent has this move, and they are hitting this. They are hitting this, and they have a pin on my queen. I'm running out of time. Let's move. Let's move. Is this pin still alive? I don't think so. Maybe it is. Guys, is it? Okay, after the trade, I think I have this move. My opponent is in trouble. I think I will have this move. Okay, and my opponent might be in some trouble. Okay, so if my opponent decides to sack here, I can capture. And if they come in with this, I can just capture. And if you come in with this move, which looks like a fork, I have this move. And I'm threatening to just go here and deliver checkmate, and your knight is hanging. If I say I don't hit that knight, that will be an understatement. If I say I don't dislike the knight, that will be an understatement. But I'm running out of time, guys. Running out of time. Let's go here. And looks like I have blundered now. Looks like I have blundered for real now. Position was so difficult to play. I was running out of time, and it was a very difficult position. Now my opponent has this move, and don't really have anything going on for me now. I no longer have this threat. I was running out of time. I think bishop d8. Makes sense. If I had played bishop d8. Okay, but my queen was sitting here, I guess. Is my opponent going to trade? I think I'll be happy to see trades. And that's something I'll be happy to see. But my opponent is thinking of this move, which is really nasty. Very nasty. It is very nasty. I'm going to capture here. But I don't know if it's that bad. I don't know if it's that terrible. The position is looking not too sweet. When my opponent does this, I'm going to capture. And when they come in here, I'm going to play this move. And my plan is simple. Just go here with a check. Okay, they can capture here. I say I go in here with a check. Well, okay, they captured there. I don't think I mind. I don't think I mind the trade. I just have to play fast. That looks like a blunder, but it's not. Looks like a blunder, but not a blunder. If I go here, the evil knight comes in, but looks like I have to move. Let's move. Let's move. I need to move fast. I need to watch out for this square, because if this knight can land here, that will be a nasty fork. Okay, looks like my opponent might be setting this up. My opponent is setting that up. Now, where is this queen going? Okay, the queen can come here. I hit that queen. I hit the queen. Let's go here. All right. This pawn is under attack. This is under attack, but the time situation is not my biggest ally in this position. Time situation is not my biggest ally. My position is looking active, but I'm running out of time. I am running out of time. Okay. Go forward with this. Now this is hanging. Need to move fast. Need to move fast, which I'm trying to do. Not sure why my opponent did that. I think I can do this. I'm really trying to play fast. But my opponent might go behind my pawn. I think I'm just going to do this. All right. And I'm running out of time. And because I'm running out of time, not sure what to do here. Let's go here. Not really sure what to do, but let's go there. "47 seconds. My position looks winning, but with 47 seconds, it's not easy. My opponent has this check. I'm just going to move away. Okay, let's go. I'm looking at moves like this. I'm not on time. Let's go here. I want to start pushing pawns. Oh, what's going on? I'm trying to move and getting some. Oh, that's not nice. I think I should have pushed forward maybe. Let's start pushing. Push, push, push. Let's push. Oh, this is a pin that's looking really nice. My opponent can just give a check. Pin doesn't do anything. I'm going to lose on time. Really sad. Really, really sad. Going to lose on time. Wow, 15 seconds. And they can actually sack something for the piece, and it should be fine. Should be fine. Maybe they come in this check. I don't know. With ideas of coming here. Let's go here. I'm looking at this. I'm going to lose on time. I blundered too many pawns. Wow. My opponent is not careful. I have this check and I'm making a queen. But even at that, I'm lost. I am lost. Even at that, I'm lost. That's a good game. That's a good game. What can I say? That's a good game. Wow, I lost on time. Yes, I was winning, but the time was not my biggest ally in that game. What's the best thing to learn to get to 2000? Okay, first you have to be confident in your games. You have to be confident. The first time I realized I could get to 2000 was when I didn't even beat a 2000 rated player. I almost beat a 2000 rated player. That was when I realized that, wow, so these guys actually make mistakes as well. So first, just know that 2000 rated players, just like you, they make mistakes. They make mistakes. They are not perfect. And you can see my games. You can see from my games. You can see from my games, they are not perfect. You see a lot of mistakes on the board. And then I think tactics. You need to be aware of what's going on the board. Tactics. By knowing many games end in tactics. Many games they end in tactics. Somebody just blunders a queen. Somebody just blunders something. Somebody just blunders a queen. Somebody just blunders some tactic. That's how you just gain material advantage, and you take advantage of it. So maybe you do some puzzles and some end game knowledge. Some end game knowledge would be very useful. Some common end games knowledge will be very useful, and you should look at the opening you are playing. Like me, I used to play the French defense, and I actually played some basic French defense. I have no idea what I was doing in the French, but then I got stuck, I think, around 1-9, and I was forced to learn this French defense properly. I was forced to learn the French defense, and I learned it, and I started crushing. I was not getting really terrible position in the French. And also, I didn't like facing the Caro-Kann. And I decided to learn the Queen's Gambit, so that I just go d4. Yes, d4. And once I play d4, there's no way the Caro-Kann is going to happen on the board. So these are things you actually want to do. Look at your opening. If there's any opening you are not comfortable playing against, maybe you should go study the opening even more. Go and study the opening so that you can be comfortable playing it. So that you can get comfortable playing it, or you learn something that will just take you away from that opening. Wow, that was a nice game. Okay, my opponent sacked. Okay, they have to. The reason, because if they don't have to, if they play a random move like this, I was just going to sack here, and after the capture, I just make a queen. So that's why they have to. That's why they really have to, and maybe they are forced to play moves like this, and I just come here, and maybe they can do this. They can do this. And do this. But even after the sacrifice, even after I promote to a queen, it's still equal. It's still equal, and you can see it. My opponent has 3 pawns I have to worry about, and I am left with no pawns. All right, let's get going. Okay, I went from 1-7 to 1-9 from learning serious opening. I learned, okay, Evil GPT, that's exactly what I was talking about. If you don't want to learn new openings, then look at the openings you are playing. Hope it's not some goofy gambit. Hope it's not some terrible gambit. Hope your opponent just makes a mistake and you win. If it is not a terrible gambit, then you can go study the opening even more. Study the opening even more and learn from your games. When you finish a game, analyze the game. Some of your games you notice that you make some mistakes straight out of the opening, and those are the kind of games you actually don't want to have any business analyzing. But that's the game you actually want to analyze, so that next time you don't make such mistakes. So those difficult games, you want to analyze them. Let's get another game rolling. That was a good game from my opponent. I didn't even check to see if I'm playing a fish. Hopefully I'm not playing a fish. The account looks good. My opponent is going for the alpine defense, which I don't know what to do against. I think you can just push pawns, which is not my style. It's really not my style to be interested in pushing pawns. But if GM says that's the way, let's go for it. This is a nasty variation of the alpine. Don't know if I've seen this before. This is some nasty variation. Wow. When I saw that move, I was shocked because I knew that was some nasty variation of the alpine defense. Not sure what my opponent is cooking, but we're likely going to find out soon. Okay, I see what my opponent is planning. I think I'm just going to ignore it. If I capture here, my opponent comes in with this check. I think I can capture there, can't I? Can't I just capture here? Okay. There's a reason I can't capture there. If I capture here, if I capture there, I am tempted to do this now. My opponent can block this way. If I capture this knight, the queen is going to come in here with a check. And when I go here, which is what I would love to do, the queen is going to come in here with another check. So let's develop this. Go away. Go away, evil queen. If this is what my opponent plays always, you can see from this opening that my opponent is just setting himself up for several losses in games. So this is what we are talking about. You don't want to be going for goofy openings. Right, I saw that coming. Let's go here. I'm offering a trade. If I can trade the queen, I think I can just breathe a sigh of relief, because my opponent might start going crazy with all of this. Okay. Now I'm looking at this sacrifice with ideas of going here checkmate. Or maybe should I go here instead? That will be some amazing piling up. That will be an amazing pile up. Okay. If I go here check, my opponent can block. My opponent can block, and then I feel like coming here. My opponent blocks again. So let's do this first. And it looks like I can capture here and capture here, but it doesn't work. I'm really thinking of sacrificing here. And after the trade, then I go for another sacrifice. I'm thinking of sacrificing here, and when my opponent capture, then I come in with this sacrifice, but they can block the check, which I don't like. Or maybe they block the check this way. Okay, guys, I'm looking at this sacrifice. I am looking at it. Let's say I sacrifice here, my opponent captures, then I go here with this sacrifice. And my opponent blocks with the queen. If they block with the queen, I have this sacrifice. I have this check. But then, okay, I have that check. Okay, guys, and if they decide to go here, then I have this move. Then I have this move, which is really wide and nasty. Okay, so let's say I sacrifice here, they capture, and I come in here with a check. Let's say they block this way, which is another way they can block. I'm looking at this check. The king comes here. Because if you block this way, I just pick up something here. I'm playing some desperado move, which I shouldn't be playing, but if we are going to lose this one, maybe we should have fun. I should win if I don't do anything crazy. I think I should win this one, but I'm in the business of doing crazy stuff. Let's say I capture here. My opponent captures. I capture here with check, and they block this way. If they block with the queen, it's bad. But if they block with the bishop, can I play a move like this? Can I come in here with check? Let's go for it, guys. Let's go for it. If they try to run with the queen, that's even bad, because this would just be checkmate. Okay, and I think this is what I was calculating. All right. I'm also threatening to just come here. A very nasty pin. Okay, part of the reason. Okay, now my opponent has to sack something. I have to sack something. I have to sack something. I have to sack something. Now they have to. I think that's checkmate now. Wow, we went for a brave move. I'm going to check that move out. I was concerned if my opponent had blocked with the bishop. That was what I was calculating. If they had blocked with the bishop, do I have anything going there? But I know if they block with the queen, I should be winning. Now the king can't go anywhere. You see, my opponent is rated very high. I believe if my opponent doesn't go, if this is what my opponent plays always, I think if they change their opponent and play something serious, they will win games. They will win a lot of games. They will start winning even more games. Okay, if that's a blunder, that's what I call a brilliant blunder. If that move is a blunder, that's what I call a brilliant blunder. A blunder that turns the games around is a brilliant blunder. Is my opponent going to stall? Is my opponent really going to stall? Let me ask him, why are you stalling? I'm going to report my opponent for stalling. I wish chess.com takes action. Okay, maybe they abandon the game. Yes, it's checkmate. There's no stopping it. They would love to go back with this knight, with this rook, but they can't because there's a pin here. And if you capture here, I'm still going to do this, and my pin still remains. I really want to analyze this game. I want to see this sacrifice. I want to see if that sacrifice was a brilliant move. My main concern was if they block with the bishop. I know blocking with the queen is just terrible. I know for sure that if they block with the queen, that's terrible. This is game over. I know it's game over because I had all kinds of threats on the board. Let me report this guy before the game even end. Let me report him for stalling. Why do people behave like this? Yes, I've done the procedure. I have done the procedure. Okay. Chess.com finally awarded me the game. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Wow. Wow, I blundered the opening. Can you imagine? After my opening went for this goofy gambit, I blundered immediately. That was a blunder. Oh, guys, you see why it's a blunder? You see why it is a blunder? The reason the move is a blunder is because my opponent has this check and there's no way for me to defend this. But how did I even go for that? Okay, my opponent goes for this, and after the trade, I was just solid. I was just solid. I mean, okay, that's a brilliant move, guys. Wow. That's a brilliant move. And then after this, okay, I didn't have to capture there. What was the best move? Okay, what was the best move? Best move is proceeding with this. Oh, it makes sense now. It makes sense now. And the idea is that if my opponent blocks this way, now I have this capture and I'm just picking this up. I have that capture and I'm just picking that up. But it's checkmate in 6. Ooh, it's checkmate in 6 because my opponent is forced to come here. If okay, they are not forced, they can block. They would love to block this way. Let's say they block this way. What am I doing? Why is chess.com analysis going crazy? It says checkmate in 6. Now it's saying it's no longer checkmate in 6. Okay. Oh, but I see the reason. I see why that move makes sense. But instead, I captured here and I was calculating what if my opponent blocked this way. That's exactly what I was calculating. Okay, maybe I still have this check. Yes, I know I still have this check, and it's even checkmate in 4. That's worst. If my opponent had gone for that, that's worst. Ooh. And then I have this check. Wow. 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 I was looking at this, but I went for it. I think I would have found it. And if my opponent blocked this way, then I have this check. I think it should be just check. And when the king comes here, then I have this check. And that's checkmate. Okay, so looks like the engine is suggesting they block this way. And then I come here, and when the king goes here, then I have this check. Wow, that was an amazing move. That was an amazing move. Let's get another game rolling. Did I miss checkmate in 1? Let me make sure I'm not playing a fish. Okay, this account looks good. Let's go. Are we going to get the Queen's Gambit decline? Seems so. Let's go here. What's my opponent even playing? This is a stonewall attack. My opponent is going for some stonewall garbage. Calling it a garbage because we are going to have a long game today. My opponent has ideas of coming here, castling, coming there, and coming with all kinds of attack. And I feel like just going here. With ideas of just landing in knight fork here, which my opponent just stopped. My opponent just stopped that fork. Let's go here. Okay, for a moment I really didn't see that coming. Let's go here. Are we going to see this move? All right, looks like we might see that move. Do I want to capture there? I don't think so. Okay, if you go here, can I play this move? This move looks tempting, but I can't. I really want to go there and come in with some nastiness. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Let's say I go here, check. Opening blocks this way. Then I go here. I can't even go there. This would be hanging. My queen will be under attack, while my knight is also under attack. So I can't do that. So maybe I would, let's make peace. That's what I'm saying to my opponent. Let's make peace. Let's make peace. I want to castle that way. Probably want to do that. So I want to remove this. The moment I remove this, it becomes a menace. So let's keep it active. So I want to hop in here. My opponent just captures. Okay, my opponent is going for some attack. Okay, I'm thinking of going here. But this would be hanging. I suspect my opponent wants to play this move. That's what I suspect. Okay. Position is getting really interesting. I really want to remove this knight. But my opponent is going to capture here. If I remove the knight like this, they capture here. And that's not a position I really want to have on the board. This knight is really solid. I don't like the knight. I think I'm going to sack a pawn for the knight. I'm going to just sack a pawn for the knight. I'm going to sack a pawn for the knight. So I can kick the knight away. I hate the knight. Just go away, evil knight. My opponent doesn't even touch it. Alright, I think I'm just going to support this way. Okay, can I do that? Looks like my opponent has plans of coming here. I am not buying the plan. I am not buying it. Okay, let's say I go here. Let's say I go here. And my opponent just captures. Let's say I go here and my opponent captures here. If I capture here, the queen comes here. And if I do this, okay. I think it's looking okay for me. Or if I go here and my opponent immediately comes here, I'm just going to come in here. And the knight is just being really solid. So let's go here. I think I should be fine. Are they going to sack here? I don't think that goes and leads anywhere. That doesn't lead anywhere. Okay. Go away, evil queen. I'm looking at this move so that I can actually move my knight. Okay, what if this knight moves here? It's really annoying. A really annoying knight. But if the knight moves here, where is the knight going? That would be the question. Because I just come in here and I should be fine. My opponent might be interested. Okay, yes, I saw that coming. I saw that coming. If you're wondering why my opponent played this, my opponent played that so that they can actually pick this up for free. Alright, let's go here. I think now I'm setting this up. Oh, guys, I just blundered that. I think I should have removed this first. Position got too complicated. I thought my opponent was going to play this and all of that. Oh, guys, looks like I blundered the position, or did I not? Oh, I had this move, didn't I? Maybe I don't. Maybe I didn't. Opponent is planning this check, and not a check I fancy. They're planning the check, and they are trying to win this. Can I let them win that? I don't think I can let them win that. But what else do I have in the position? Seems like I may not have anything. If I do nothing, looks like this move is coming. And if I go here, okay, my opponent can give a check here, then I come here. Okay, so let's go here instead. Okay. Okay, I think this is better. Not sure why, but I think it is better. If my opponent gives this check, I go here, and when they move this knight, that will be a skewer. But if I go here, my opponent can actually capture here. I think that will be better. Maybe I end up losing a pawn. I think I might end up losing a pawn, and I think that's better. Opponent doesn't do that. Opponent has to be careful. I have to be careful. This, okay, I thought I had that move. I don't. I do not have it. Thought I had it. I'm looking at this move. If I capture here, I just get pinned, so I can't do that. What if I move here? Which looks like what I want to do. Looks like I want to move here. But, okay, I think I can do this, can't I? Let's move here. Alright, my opponent can actually capture here now. Guys, it's just chaos. This is what I call chaos. This is pure chaos on the board. Pure chaos. The stone wall attack is actually coming through for my opponent. Let's do this. Wish I have two rooks. I would have played this move and get this piece trapped, but I don't. This rook is actually performing some defensive role. And my opponent might play a move like this. another amazing move. Another amazing move. A very amazing, not just some random move. Very amazing move. I have to move away, guys. I have to move away. Can I actually move away? It has consequences. I think I can move here. But when I move there, what if my opponent... isn't this still a discovered attack? Isn't that still a discovered attack? If I go here, talk about chaos, guys. Talk about chaos. Talk about chaos. This is what we call chaos on the board. This is what we call chaos. I really wish I don't have to capture. That was an amazing game from my opponent. This should be checkmate, isn't it? That's checkmate. Okay, my king has all of these squares. How is there no check? That should be check. How is there no checkmate? How is there no checkmate? That's a good game from my opponent. Go away, evil queen. Okay, you can go back here and give me a check. It should be checkmate. This should be check. Okay, they can't even give this check. This is a check they would love to give. But they have that. They have that, and I think this is checkmate now. That's an amazing game from my opponent. That's just an amazing game from my opponent. Let's take a look at what happened in that game. My opponent went for the stone wall defense. A defense I'm not a big fan of. I think next time I'm not going to castle there. But this is not the first time I'm getting destroyed in this stone wall like this. Okay, that was, yes. I think I should have just maybe traded here. And after the trade, hop in here. But the moment I played that move, it was just chaos. Now, it was pure chaos. That's exactly what I wanted to do. That's exactly what I wanted to do. But I just rushed this. I just rushed it. That's my plan. I wanted to make sure a knight is sitting here. But even in this position, my opponent is still winning. Are you for real? Are you for real? Even in this position, my opponent is still winning. The stone wall is really an opening that I may just go and study. Okay, in this position, I think I already played that. I think this would have been a good option. And when they push forward, which I think they will, which I think they would, I can just go here, kick this away, and then go here. Just trade the queens. That's also bad. Okay, when I log that out, okay, I have this. That's a skewer. That's a skewer. Wow, that was a good game from my opponent. Let's get another game running. Okay, I should be attacking queen side. Yes, I think so. I've gotten destroyed in the stone wall before. I don't like the opening because it just locks the position up and there's just nothing going on. I don't like the opening, but I've gotten destroyed and I may just have to look up the opening and see what's going on in that opening. All right, can we do this? I think we can. And then we castle. Isn't that a pawn? Isn't that just a pawn? Isn't that just a pawn? So how do I go about it? Yeah. Right, I think I'm happy with that move now. because now I can play this, and that's a very nasty pin. That's a very nasty pin. And now that my opponent plays that, he can no longer castle. He can no longer castle that way. Now I'm trying to set up the pin this way. Maybe I won't capture here before I go for the pin. Let's see what my opponent is up to. How are you surviving this? Let's go this way, capture there. Then come in like this. I'm just going to capture here. I don't think I mind. That's a very nasty pin. A very nasty pin. But wait. Okay, I was looking at this move, but my opponent would have just sacked the queen. They would have sacked the queen. Okay. My opponent has to be careful now, because if I come in with this check, it's extremely dangerous. That's an extremely dangerous check, and my opponent lets me do it. If the king goes here, I'm just coming in here with another check. And if the king goes here, then I have this check, and I'm picking up the queen. That's a discovered check. So that was let's see what happened there. Maybe that's a 100% accuracy game. Or let's see if it was a roller coaster of a blunder. Okay, I played with 94.6% accuracy. Let's take a look at what happened in the game. Went for the Smith-Morrah gambit. And that was straight up just bad. Okay. What does the engine want? Let's see what the best move is. I think maybe capture there. Just go for the capture. That's the best move, but I decided to throw in this check and then capture. And that was just bad. But not because of that. Okay, that's an inaccuracy. So what's the best move? The best move is to pile up here. And the idea is that if my opponent decides to castle now, I just capture here. And after the trade, I just capture here. So they can't castle. So it makes sense. But I really don't want my opponent to castle. I want to make sure my opponent doesn't have the option to castle. That's why I went for this. I knew my opponent would like, okay, maybe they would have played this move. Okay, that move looks nice. That move looks nice now. But I was expecting my opponent to play this. That's exactly what I was expecting. And let's see the best move. Yes, this is the best move. My opponent didn't go for the best move. And after this move, I feel like I would have gone here. Yes. And if you capture here, I just go back here. Just go there. Okay, so my opponent didn't go for the best move. They played this, which is what I was expecting. And after the trade, I found the correct moves here. Capture with the pawn, and in this position, my opponent resigned because I'm coming in with this check, which is what I played. If my opponent goes here, then I come in. Oh, okay. It's checkmate in 4. Checkmate in 4. I think I have to do maybe a move like this. Yes, this is what I have to do. And that's a discovered check, so the queen cannot enter. But I was also looking at just going here and picking up the queen. The queen cannot come in, and when the king goes here, Then I come in with this check and force the king away, and that's checkmate. All right, let's get another game rolling. Bot, thank you. Grand Miner, thank you. Let's go. Who am I playing? Let me take a look. Okay, the account looks good. Let's go. Okay, we have the Tarach French on the board. Do I go for this? Let's go for a sideline. The sideline I love playing in blitz, but I've decided to play it in rapid now, and I might end up regretting. That's a sideline that is perfect for blitz, but let's do it in rapid game and see if we can get away with it. Okay, that's not the best move. Let's go here. This is a move I would love to see. I would really love to see that move. I would really love to see that move. Maybe I should have gone here instead. I think I should have gone here instead. Okay, let's go here. If my opponent is not interested in castling, they can be my guest. And if they are interested in castling, okay, they are not. They are not interested in castling. I think it's time for me to castle now. Let's castle. I can, so I will. Do I want my opponent to hit me again with this move? I don't think so. I want when they play this move, I can just do this. I want to just I want to trade this and probably win myself a pawn. This pawn is looking ugly, really ugly. It's looking very ugly. Okay, my opponent can play this. Oh, I probably didn't see that coming. Probably didn't see that coming. Okay, I have to go here. My opponent wants to land the knight here. My opponent wants to land the knight there, and there's no easy way for me to defend the knight. To defend the square. But I think when my opponent captures here, I just move away. If they capture with the knight, I'm gladly just going to trade. But I suspect they are going to capture with the bishop. And if I trade, then they come in with this move, and that's a fork. That'll be a fork. A fork I don't think I want to have any dealings with. Or maybe I should allow the fork. Thinking some high-level blunder stuff. Calling it a blunder because I suspect that's what it will be. Okay, that I didn't see coming. I thought they were going to capture with the bishop, and if I capture, then comes the fork. All right, let's go here. All right, that looks nice. That looks nice. That looks nice. Let's go here. So they might just give up the bishop pair back. Or are they not? Are they not going to give it up? I'm just going to capture here. And this pawn will be very vulnerable. Okay. My opponent is doing all kinds of nice stuff. Let's say I go here. What should I expect from my opponent? Am I expecting them to capture here? Which is looking nice. They can actually do that, which I don't like. I also feel like going here. I wish I can attack my opponent like this now, but I don't. I can't. Okay. Do I want to trade queens? Do I want to trade queens? I probably don't want to do that. Probably do not want to do that. Can I defend my pawn? Doesn't seem likely. All right, let's go here instead. I want to go for activity. That's what I want to go for. Let's go for activity. I didn't see that. Why did I miss that? That's so sad. Let's resign. Let's resign. I wanted to go for activity, but I just straight up hang my rook. Let's get another game. Okay. So what's going on here? Okay, this account looks good. And I'm going for the Smith-Morra. Let's go for the Smith-Morra gambit. Like, why not? Some people just give back the pawn. Some people will just give back the pawn. And their claim is that your pawn is in the way of your knight. So how are you developing your knight? This one just gives it this way. My opponent doesn't want any trouble. Say, I don't want any of those trouble. Just count me out. Just transpose into some Alapine defense. Looks like my opponent can do all of this. Okay. The sad thing is that this evil knight is coming here. Maybe I want to go pin the knight. Let me castle. If my opponent castle, do I have the Greek gift sacrifice? I think I do. I think I have it. I think I have the Greek gift sacrifice if my opponent castles. So I don't expect my opponent to castle. But that's a tempting move. Okay, and they are not going for it. They are not falling for the temptation. Okay, for a moment I thought they were just going to capture there. Let's do this. I want to bring a knight here. I want to bring a rook here, I mean to say, and probably hop in here. If my rook is here, okay, I'm looking at sacrifice like this, but they don't work. Please not at the moment. They don't work. What if I just hop in here? Okay. Guys, I'm going for the Greek gift sacrifice. I am going for it. And I think it should work here. I capture here. My opponent captures here. Then I come in with this check. How is my opponent dealing with it? Let's go for the Greek gift sacrifice. Let's go for some Greek gift business. My opponent accepts it. My opponent accepts it. If they go back here, I'm just coming here with ideas of just going for checkmate. And okay, if they go there, which is something I'm expecting, I can go here. But my opponent is going to play this move. And if I capture here, the king goes here. But instead of going there, I think I can play this move. And if, oh, my opponent can go. Okay, they can do this. They can't do that. If my opponent goes here, I think I'm just going back. And if they go here, I'm just going forward. So let's see what they have in store. My opponent resigns. My opponent resigned. That's the Greek gift sacrifice there. That's the Greek gift sacrifice there. That's the. Where are you from? I'm from Nigeria. Which country are you from? I am from Nigeria. What's heart attack? That's the Greek gift sacrifice there. My opponent smashed the resign button. Straight from the Smith-Morra gambit, the Greek gift sacrifice appears. waiting for my opponent to castle. Let's take a look at it. I know that there is a Greek leaf sacrifice there. Whenever you have a pawn like this and your opponent cannot actually defend this square with something, maybe a bishop coming to defend the square after the sacrifice, you likely have a Greek leaf sacrifice on the board. If your pieces are arranged like this, your queen can come in this way and all of that. Okay, that's not the best move, but the move works. I think is this the best move? This is also another move, but I'm not buying it. This is a move I love to play. Let's see. This is another move in the Greek gift sacrifice that sometimes works, but this time around it doesn't work. Opponent can even block with the knight, just sack the knight. They can sack the knight, which is the second computer move. The best move is this. And I calculated that I don't really have, the position is not looking too promising. Position is not looking too promising, so that's why I decided to play this. And my opponent can play a move like this, which I suspect they are going to play. I'm just going to go back and I'm setting up a check. I am setting up a check that my opponent has to be careful of. I am just straight up setting up a check, and if my opponent goes forward, I can just capture here, but I am tempted not to capture. Yes, I am tempted not to capture, and not capturing is also the best move. I'm tempted to just ignore and go here. I was tempted. I was looking at just going here instead of capturing. And if my opponent captures here, I have this move. That's a check on the king. That's a check on the king, and I'm just picking up the queen on the next move. And depending on where my opponent moves, which I think they are forced to move here. They are forced to move here. And after they move here, I think I can capture here with check. Capture there with check, and position is just so promising. It's just extremely promising. It is extremely promising. Because if my opponent decides to go here, I think that's asking for checkmate, because I have this check and I force the king here and I deliver checkmate here. So I was looking at this, and the Greek gift sacrifice won that game. The Greek gift sacrifice strikes. %, if he moves the pawn, yes, I think that works also. I think that works as well. I think that move also works as well, but the stronger move is what I played. The best move is what I played. I have a video on the Greek gift sacrifice. You can actually take a look at it. And I explained everything there. You just learn it and just master it. You learn when you have the Greek gift sacrifice on the board and when it is not on the board. Let's make sure I'm not playing a fish. Let's go. Some peg defense on the board. I feel like going there, but doesn't look like a move that does much. And now I'm happy my opponent has a setup, because if they go for this pin, I just kick the evil piece away. Go away, evil piece. I'm looking at this move, but I think that move is asking me, is just asking for trouble, so I want to stay away from it. Let's go for this pin. My opponent has to be careful, because I'm just straight up threatening to go forward with a pin. All right, and can I go here? Can I go there? I'm looking at some checks here, but does nothing. Does not a move that does a lot. Let's go here. I suspect my opponent might want to do this. Okay. If they do that, I think I have to capture here, don't I? But even if I capture there, it looks like I think my opponent wants to see that coming. Saw that coming. I think I'm just going to counter attack like this. I think I have to counter attack like that. Because if I don't, my opponent is going to win a pawn, and I don't think I want to lose a pawn. So let's counter attack. My opponent has to be careful as well. Right. If you capture here, I'm going to capture here. So you can't capture there. And now that you didn't capture there, I'm going to come in here with a check. I have to be careful not to end up blundering my piece. Let's come in here with a check. And then we capture here. Wish there's something else on the board. And I think there is. We can go here instead. If my opponent castles now, I just pick this up. And now they don't castle and I'm doing this. My opponent is going to have a hard time castling. I'm also looking at moves like this, trying to go for this. But the moment I go here, my opponent just castles. How do I pile up on this piece? That's another thing I'm looking at. How do I pile up on that piece? My opponent is not castling anytime soon. My opponent can play a move like this. I think that's a bad move. Do you see why? Do you see why? Because I have this move. I think that's why it is a bad move. I'm threatening to go here. And I'm also looking at this. And if my opponent castles, I'm going to sack here. And then I have moves like this. Okay, I think that's bad. Let's go. What if they push forward? Well, this is an illusion. That's not defended. If they push forward, that's it. It looks like it is defended, but I have a pin on that piece. So I'm just going to capture here. Okay, told you guys I'm going to sack here. And if they proceed with this move, I'm going to capture here. And it's pure chaos. It is pure chaos. Oh, I think I have to capture here. Oh, can I? Do I? Okay. Have I messed up? Okay, what if I just capture here? Okay, my opponent just trade the queens. If I capture here, my opponent can push forward. And when they push forward, I think I am forced to capture here with check. And they are going to capture with their queen. My downward piece. If I capture here, I lose my rook. Thought I found a brilliant move, but looks like I found a brilliant blunder. If I go here, my opponent has to play this move. And then I can capture here with check. And they can capture here or capture anyway. How are they going to capture? I really want to sack that. I have already entered the business of sacrificing. And I just want to continue. Okay. Thought I had that, but I didn't. Capture here, I lose my rook. If I capture here, looks nice. Looks nice. My opponent has to move. How do they? They can push this. They can push that. Okay, let's capture here. Let's not give up piece. Let's capture there. Let's not give up more pieces. My opponent cannot withdraw. They cannot withdraw that bishop. But I suspect they might play a move like this. A move I'm not a big fan of. That's a move I am not a big fan of. If the bishop goes away, I am very happy to capture here. Maybe I'm not because of this pin. That pin is really nasty. Push. My opponent strikes again. My opponent strikes again. My opponents keep striking and striking. If I capture here, my opponent captures here, which is bad. So I can't capture there. I'm going to step away and my opponent trades here, which I don't like, but it's going to happen. Why am I missing moves like this? I'm missing some really critical moves. Okay, I think I know for a fact my opponent was interested in all of that trade. If I capture here, where is my opponent going? Oh, my opponent is going to trade everything on this board. Sadly, my opponent is going to trade everything on this board. My opponent is going to trade everything on this board. Is the position equal? I see my opponent is up 1 point of material. Let's go here. Okay, my opponent is simply threatening to come and my bishop would be lost. So that's something my opponent is threatening. If I go here, can they capture? I might be interested. I'm interested in doing this. If they capture, I'm happily going to capture this way. And if they come in with this, I think I have all of this and my queen will be defending this. I can trade there once and then go here. Okay, so let's go here. Oh, guys, that's a blunder. That's a blunder for one very good reason. That's a blunder for one very good reason. And my opponent is still setting up another capture. But did I have anything? Before I beat myself up, did I have something better? Did I have something better? Before I beat myself up, let me just take a look. Did I have something better? I'm not going to play that move. Okay, I think I have this, but even if I had gone here, they are just going to trap my bishop. Okay, so looks like I may not have anything better. Let's try to seize the initiative. I'd love to go in here. I'd love to go in there with my queen. That's a move I'm looking at. My opponent might play a move like this, so that when I go in here, they can meet it with this move. But I think I'm going to capture here first before I go in here. Wow. Let's go. Am I going to get myself several pawns? Looks like the case. Looks like that may be the case. Okay, so that coming. I saw that coming, and now, what can I do? Okay, we have to trade now. We have to trade that now. Position is not good, but not too bad as well. Okay. My opponent wants to go for the 7th file. If I do that, if I play some random move, my opponent is coming here. Okay, should I worry about them coming there? I probably should. If I capture this pawn, my opponent is just coming forward with a check. If I go here, I think I might be interested in this instead. I would love to go for this check, but I get hit with a checkmate. So because of that, I have to push forward first. Let's go forward one move. Get it to the checkmate. I am not interested in seeing on this board. Let's go here. I think I might just lose on time because my time situation is really bad. I think I might just lose on time. Let's go here. If I go here, immediately I go here, the evil rook is coming over. I'm going to lose on time. Position is not too terrible, but time situation is extremely, not just terrible, but extremely terrible. I want to go behind the pawn. I'm going to lose on time. While the position looks very equal, I'm going to lose on time. Position looks extremely equal. Maybe I should have gone this. Position looks extremely equal, but I'm losing on time. Going to lose on time. Going to lose on time. There's no way I can survive this game. There's no way I'm surviving this game. My opponent wants to go here and then start all kinds of checks. Start with all kinds of checks. But the moment they play that move, I want to capture this. Talk about a very sad position. Positionally equal or completely lost. I'm going to lose on time. Really, really sad. Wow, I'm going to lose on time. Oh, this is really sad position. This is a draw. I think it's a drawn end game, but good luck to me winning. Good luck. Let's take a look at the game. Don't you lose a rook? I think I lost the rook. Plus d4 is hanging. I think I lost the rook. I think I lost the rook. I lost the rook. All right. Hide chat. Should I hide chat? I'm not looking at the chat to make my moves. I actually have a brilliant move. Okay, I think the move I was lamenting about was actually brilliant. But I think I didn't find the continuation. I didn't find the continuation. Okay, I think the best move would have been to capture here. Let's see. I was worried about this move. But I can capture here with check. And anyhow, my opponent captures. If they capture here, maybe trying to step away from this pin, then I think I can go here. But if they capture there, they lose this pawn. If they capture there, they lose that pawn. If they capture the king, I'm coming here with a check and I'm picking this up. I thought about that move. I spent a lot of time thinking about that move, but I decided I chickened out at the last moment. If they play this move, I have this check, and on the next move, I pick this up. And if they capture this way, I think I have this move, and they have to move this. Or do they? Maybe they don't have to move it. Maybe they play a move like this. But even if they play a move like that, I can do this. And now I'm threatening to capture here, and they have to move it. And now they have to move it. And if they move here, I'm going to kick them away. And when they move anywhere, I'm just going to come in here with a check. Going to come in there with a check, and the position is just winning for me. But I didn't think about all of this move for some weird reason. My opponent found the best move. But I was actually able to make a comeback. I was able to make a comeback, which is nice. Maybe I shouldn't have captured the pawn. Okay, capturing the pawn is actually the best. I was able to make a comeback from a position that is completely lost. I think at the end, my opponent's position was actually better, but good luck winning. Okay, anyway, maybe let me play one more game or two more games. Let's see if I can get back to 2-1. And before I call it a day, let's see if I can get back to 2-1 before I call it a day. Let's play one more game before we call it a day. Who am I playing? Let's go here. And we have the French Tarach defense on the board. Do I want to go here and suffer? Last time I went there, did I suffer? Did I suffer? Let's just go here. I think this is all theory. I think that's all theory, and maybe at some point I need to strike with this. I don't know if I should castle before I do that. Yes, I think I should castle. No, I'm just going to capture here, but I don't think my opponent is going to let me. All right, let's go here. I have to be careful when they attack this. I'm looking at capturing here. Not a move that looks like it does anything. I'm looking at coming forward here, which is what I'm likely going to play. But my opponent is coming in with a fork. A very nasty fork at that. If I try to stay here, okay, I think I'm going to do this instead. Bring a rook to defend. Bring a rook, and if I capture here, my opponent is not going to capture. My opponent is going to come in here, and that's hitting my queen. That will be hitting my queen. If I go here, okay, I think I might be interested in going here instead. Try to force this bishop away. And if my opponent captures here now, I'm just going to sack. Okay, this is a move I've been looking at. Can I still do it? Let's say I go here. I think I can do it. If I do it now, I lose this pawn. If I go forward, my opponent captures this pawn. So I don't think I want to lose that pawn. So let's do this instead. I'm preparing to go here. If my opponent hops in a knight here, I feel like chopping off the knight. Maybe chopping it off with a bishop, which I don't think I want to do. But I know I don't want to let the knight sleep here. That knight will just be a menace. The knight will just completely be a menace in my position. If I'm able to play this move, my bishop can come to life. Okay. Do I want to capture there? Let's do this instead. I really want to play this move. But at the end of the day, after the trade, my pawn chain is not too strong anymore. So let's support the pawn this way. If you capture here, I capture. If you push forward, I don't mind. Okay. If I go forward, my opponent is going to capture here. And if I go here, my opponent can capture, and I can't capture because there's a pin here. There's a pin. Okay, so because of that, do I want to do this? If I capture here, my opponent is not going to capture this way. They are going to capture this way, which I don't like. Okay, so let's say I capture here. Let's say I capture here. My opponent captures this way. And then I come in here. My opponent can capture here. And even if I capture here, it doesn't get me anywhere. It doesn't get me anywhere. So I don't want to do that. What if I push forward? What if I push forward? What if I push forward? I think my opponent is going to capture here. Then I capture here. Do I capture here? Yes, I capture here. Okay, I think I'm interested in pushing forward. Let's go forward. If I capture here, I think I can hop in here, hop in with my knight. But this is also a move I'm looking at. Okay. Let's hop in with the knight, and am I threatening to do anything there? Doesn't look like a threat. But I think at the end of the day, maybe my bishop just sits on this square, and my bishop is not very unhappy. That will be a very happy bishop. Okay. I think I want to do this now. Let's take a look. Do I want to push forward? I wish I can do that, but I can't. Okay, so I want to do this. I want to do this. I suspect my opponent might be interested in maybe playing a move like this, but they can't. Playing a move like this, trying to set up a battery that does nothing. So I'm looking at moves like this. If my opponent captures here, well, my bishop just captures here and I'm chilling. So let's go here. What if they come in here with this move? Can I hop in here? Hopping in looks bad. Looks bad. Maybe it's bad. Because my opponent can actually capture, and I have a pawn here that is just going to fall. Because how am I really defending that pawn? How am I going to defend the pawn? If I had gone here, the queen just captures and comes with a lot of trouble. My bishop sitting here is not too bad. I saw that coming. Let's go here. I don't think I want to give up there. I want to go there. That's not a move I want to play. But now I think I have moves like this. If my opponent is not paying attention, I can capture here. And if they capture here, then I come in with this move. And that's an attack here. And that's also an attack here. Because the queen, that's a discovered attack on the queen. While I'm also hitting this. Okay, my opponent just plays that, which is bad. Move is bad. Because I capture here, and that comes with a discovered attack on the queen. Comes with a discovered attack on the queen. And where is the queen going? And that is defended by the knight. Okay, my opponent just straight up hang their queen. My opponent just plays chess like me. They just straight up hang the queen. Who am I to complain? That's some chess like me. My opponent just played like me, hanging pieces here. My opponent played like me, hanging pieces everywhere. My opening position was actually better until they blundered. This was all book moves. All book moves. Okay, that's a mistake. I think I had to capture with my knight. Capture with your knight. Because by capturing with my knight, I defend this. It makes sense now. It makes sense. It makes sense. But because I didn't capture with my knight, I just set myself up for this. And I was getting under attack. My opponent was putting some pressure on this pawn. And I was just being attacked. Okay, pushing there was the best move. What a crazy move. That's okay. Oh, can you imagine? This is the best move. Why did I even capture here? That's the best move. That's the best move because now I'm hitting this and I'm hitting this. Okay, I think it's time for me to end the stream. How am I missing this kind of easy moves? And my opponent also just played like me and immediately just hung the queen and chilling. Guys, I'll be ending the stream now. I'll be streaming tomorrow and every day after that. I'll be streaming tomorrow and every day. If you're watching and you're here to smash the like button, help me smash that like button. And guys, I think I'm done for today. I'll be streaming tomorrow.